There comes a moment when you realize the people entering your life are not only revealing themselves, they are reflecting parts of you back to you. In this deeply personal episode, I explore faith and discernment, love, afterlife experience, emotional awakening, staying open without losing grounding, and the powerful realization that sometimes we recognize another person because we once carried the same energy ourselves. Faith keeps the heart open. Discernment keeps the feet on the ground. This is a soft but honest conversation about conscious love, spiritual growth, intuition, and learning how to walk with both openness and wisdom. Welcome back to Sovereign Woman Radio. I'm Susan Deacon, and today's episode is a very honest reflection about faith, discernment, love, and the way people can sometimes mirror forgotten parts of ourselves back to us. This conversation came from a recent awareness I had that sometimes the qualities we see so strongly in another person are qualities we once carried ourselves. And perhaps awakening is not about becoming colder or more guarded, but about learning how to keep the heart open while staying grounded in truth. Let's begin. There's a moment in life where you realize the people entering your world are not only showing you who they are also reflecting parts of yourself back to you. Recently, I had the awareness that when I first met someone significant in my life, I carried the same kind of faith and certainty that I now see in another person. Deep belief, deep hope, a feeling that something meaningful was unfolding. And instead of immediately judging that energy, I paused and thought, perhaps I recognize it because I've lived it too. That awareness softened something in me, not into blindness, not into fantasy, but into compassion. Because sometimes wisdom is not becoming colder, it is becoming more conscious. For many years, we tend to live at one extreme or the other, all caution or all surrender. But true maturity asks something deeper from us. Faith and discernment must walk together. Faith keeps the heart open. Discernment keeps the feet on the ground. Faith says, I trust what I feel. Discernment says, I will still observe reality clearly. And maybe this is what awakening really looks like. Not shutting down love, not collapsing into fantasy, but learning how to stay open while remaining grounded in truth. I think many women become guarded after disappointment, and many men become disconnected after rejection. But underneath all of it, there is still a human longing to love and be met deeply. Perhaps the journey is not about becoming untouchable. Perhaps it is about becoming wise enough to love consciously. There are people who arrive in our lives not only to become partners, but to awaken dormant parts of ourselves. Hope, softness, courage, trust, devotion, femininity, presence. And sometimes the lesson is not, will this last forever? Sometimes the lesson is, can I stay open enough to let life teach me something beautiful? The older I get, the more I understand that God does not always guide us through certainty. Sometimes guidance arrives through feeling, through resonance, through unexpected connections, through the quiet voice inside that says, pay attention. Not everything is meant to be rushed. Not everything is meant to be forced. But not everything meaningful arrives through logic either. So maybe the invitation is this: keep your heart open, keep your discernment awake, and allow life to unfold one honest step at a time. Thank you for being here with me today. If this episode resonated, perhaps take a quiet moment to reflect on where life is asking you to trust more deeply, and where it is asking you to stay discerning and grounded. Maybe wisdom is not choosing between the heart and reality. Maybe wisdom is allowing them to walk together. As always, thank you for listening to Sovereign Woman Radio. Please share this episode with someone who may need this conversation right now, and I'll see you in the next episode. If today's conversation has touched something within you, perhaps it has come at just the right time. So many women move through life with incredible strength, quietly carrying so much on their own, while longing for a place where they can simply exhale, where they can be seen, heard, and accepted exactly as they are. That is why I've created the Sovereign Woman Circle, a gentle online community where women come together each month to explore yoga philosophy, meditation, Ayurveda, relationships, life, and the beautiful journey of coming home to themselves. It is a space grounded in truth, presence, compassion, and connection, where you don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to walk your path alone. If your heart is quietly whispering that you're ready for more, not more doing, but more being, I would love to invite you to join our Founding Sisters waitlist. As a Founding Sister, you'll receive your first month as my gift when we open our doors, along with the opportunity to help shape this beautiful community from the very beginning. You'll find the waitlist link in the show notes. It would be an honor to welcome you. And until we meet again, may you walk in truth, may you live with presence, may your heart remain open in compassion, and may you always remember who you have always been. Namaste.